Okay, guys. Want a fair play, straight through, no questions asked, no silliness. Let's see what happens. Click to
This is the
skip.
story
Ooh,
of a man named Stanley.
that's me.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number
Cool.
427.
What does it do?
Employee number 427's job was simple.
Okay.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
It's like what I'm doing
Orders
right
came
now.
to him through a monitor on his desk,
Oh, I don't
telling
do
him
that.
what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is
Terrible.
what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Wow.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
I would shoot
As though he
myself.
had been made exactly for
Well,
this job. And
Depends on how much I
Stanley
got paid.
was happy.
I mean, if you make $20 an hour doing that,
And then one day, something
Amazing.
very peculiar happened.
so peculiar.
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh my.
Something he would never quite forget.
He got a sex change.
He had been at his desk for nearly
Oh,
an hour when
I've
he
been for an
realized
hour.
that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Yeah, it's not a sex change.
No one had showed up to give him instructions,
That's kinda
call a
sad.
meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
Oh, no.
This complete isolation.
Complete isolation.
Something was very clearly wrong.
So I was in the same room.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
I can't
But
move.
as he came to his wits and regained his senses,
there I am.
he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
You know what? I'm gonna skip to when the narrator says something right here. Okay, I can't do this. Doors won't open. Wait. He's not saying anything. He always says something right here. Always. Steve? Steve? You're turning all your computers off, Steve. Wait, there's not even... There's supposed to be one I can... Steve? That's what I'm calling. Steve. Wait, I wonder if I can open this door. Nope, okay. I didn't think so. You just can't. Okay, I'm confused as to what I did. He'll probably say something when I walk in this room, but...
When Stanley came
Oh my
to a
gosh.
set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He's supposed to say like, oh, there's nobody here, and it was weird, and Stanley's all confused. And he didn't? Now I'm confused.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Steve, we already know
Feeling
that.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Ooh, okay, so if you want to solve a coworker dispute, you just let it ball up inside you, take it out passively aggressively on other coworkers, and okay, now I don't know how to get my anger, frustration out on coworkers. So
Stanley
I'm
stepped
just
into
gonna
the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
hide in the broom
so
closet.
he turned around and got back on track.
don't know how to deal with my coworkers. This is duct tape then to the wall. Use my
There
wrench.
was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow.
What?
Just an empty broom closet.
Are you kidding?
No reason to still be here.
The reason is we've got a mop bucket. We've got some wrenches.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom
Is this a
closet.
screwdriver?
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be
can't tell what that
justified in
is.
some way. As it is, he's
Soccer
literally
wrench?
just standing there
Just a
doing
piece of
sweet
metal?
FA.
Sweet FA. Yeah, the sweetest of FAs.
Are you
trying-
really still in the broom
Yes, I
closet?
am.
Standing around doing nothing?
Leave me alone.
Why?
Why are you harassing
Please offer
me?
me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I feel harassed by the voice in my head. Is that... No, that's not a staple gun. What is it?
You do
something
realize
orange.
there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Excuse me?
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet,
Nope.
at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
The choice
It
is
didn't
to
even
stay
occur
in
to me,
here.
because literally, this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Yeah, well,
I never
I
would
need
have
to
thought
sweep.
to mention it.
Fine. Have it your way. Freaking jerk. Won't let me be in
Coming
the
to a
broom
staircase,
closet.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, I did. I think I said that before. Deja vu. Lights are out. Why didn't the computers work? This makes no sense.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I feel like there's another secret in here I haven't figured out. I'm just clicking all the books. Because I don't know the passcode. He just said I couldn't have known it. There's no way.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Steve, you don't understand.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
My goodness, everything's so dark and mysterious. And you can go back here and then back here, and now I'm stuck. But it's okay, because I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go down the elevator. And everything should be okay. No, it's not. I'm gonna die. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die, like. Oh, Steve. How you disappoint me.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Always question it.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
I was paid too much.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Are you sure? I mean, they paid me 20 bucks an hour. I mean, who would question?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Should I escape? Nah. You die. What? I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Steve, there's a button here. What do I do?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Probably death.
Did he have the strength to find out?
Well, he can't even jump. See no jumping. I don't think he has the strength to find out.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature revealed.
Pirate.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Also,
and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Eternally? I'm immortal? Dude, that's nuts. I didn't notice that before. Okay, we're
this mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah, that's what's happened.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Very possible.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
What about when he was a kid?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Never
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah, I would. Everything's dark. I'm scared. Help. Dude, my frame rate is wrecked. I guess it was loading there, and now we've got this weird piercing music.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
I'm scared.
Was it over?
Steve, help me.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine,
Did it.
unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
What if I can go backwards?
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
See it loaded.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
But
perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Where did the thing go?
No longer would anyone tell him where to go.
There are buttons here.
Or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps
not going out.
the only thing worth knowing.
Where did
Stanley
the control panel
stepped
go?
through the open door.
No, I won't. I want to see what you say if I don't. It's actually, it looks pretty nice out there. But I'm not doing it. This thing disappeared, and I don't know if this pipe was here or not. I'm sure this chair was. I'm gonna wait, see if you say anything. If you don't, I'm just gonna cut the video and nobody will be unhappy but me, because I'm the one sitting here for probably like 20 minutes or who knows how long. Okay, fine. Nothing happened. My patience wasn't long enough, probably. I sat there for 3
Stanley
minutes,
felt
4
the
minutes.
cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation,
I need a
the
jacket.
immense possibility of the new path before him.
Crappy
This
pass.
was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
It's just gotta happen this way.
And Stanley was happy.
So happy. Ah, yes. Excuse me. I apologize about that.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered
What?
to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
I need to understand the time. It's a thing. See, it's different every time. Oh my gosh, the door's shut. I'm the one that shut it, don't worry. Is he gonna say something here? Huh? You gonna do it? See, this was missing last time. Why was it missing? I don't understand. Makes no sense. Well, that was one of the endings in Stanley Parable, and now everything else is gonna be the same. So, see you on the next ending. It's gonna be great. Who knows? Maybe I'll do the 4-hour ending. No, there's literally a 4-hour ending. You won't be here 4 hours. I will. It's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna hate it. You're gonna love it. Don't care. I hate you. If you make me do that, I might do it myself. I don't know. I'm still gonna hate you if I do it. Just because. But we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. What? Who said that? That was weird. There's a ghost in here. Nah, it's just me. I'm soulless. Except when I'm wearing